So welcome to Boxing Media Hub. You are here. Yes, sorry, it's us once again. It's myself, Adam Price, and the EFB man, Ender. We've got a cracking prediction here. When we say Shakur Stevenson, a lot of people go, "Now this guy's quality." We hear it a lot now, and this is a big fight to really put him on the map. In regards to having gold. That's pretty much my prediction over. Shakur Stevenson versus Edwin de los Santos. God, that's a cracker. Stevenson, 20 fights, 20 wins, 10 knockouts. De los Santos, 17 fights, 16 wins, 14 knockouts. Probably Shakur Stevenson's toughest fight to date. Would you agree, lads, before we go any further?
I think so.
Probably, yeah.
It's for the WBC World Lightweight Title, which is currently vacant. And by the way, BoxRec have given this 4.5 stars out of 5. Thank you very much, BoxRec. These
and
both
I'd say 4 of those belong to Shakur.
yeah, 4.25. Both southpaw fighters, which always gives it a bit more of an interest, in my opinion. At the T-Mobile Arena, beautiful place that Adam loves in Vegas.
Yes.
Ender also loves it.
Ender also loves it. Ender's been there, haven't you?
Yes, that was
like Las Vegas.
it was the Golovkin Canelo 3 fight, or Canelo Golovkin 3 fight.
Oh, wow.
So Stevenson was last out in April against Yoshino, which was a win, TKO round 6. De Los Santos was last out in July, I believe, against Adorno, which was a win, unanimous decision. So, Adam, do you want to take this one first?
Yes.
He's one of yours. He's your guy.
Yeah, yes, he is. And
what a guy to have.
Yes, he's on the East Coast part of the United States as well, which is probably why he is the way he is.
Newark, isn't it? Newark made.
Say that again. Newark, New Jersey. Yep, New Jersey. Yep, New York, New Jersey. Yep.
No, Newark. Is it not Newark?
Yep, Newark. Look at it's
right below
Newark. It's right below New York.
Yeah. It's where you fly to if you can't afford JFK.
Yes, you got it. You're right. So there's parts of that state where, well, like any other state, but jumping back into boxing, you have Stevenson Shakur. I'm not sure what the date on this fight is. I believe it's on a go ahead, Joe. Do you have the exact date? For some reason, I think
you talk, I'll find it.
I think for some reason it's on a Thursday now. I could be wrong.
Actually, I heard that as well. It's a Thursday.
Very odd. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But this is on the 16th of November. So if I just tap through my calendar.
Okay.
I think you're going to find it is a Thursday and Adam's correct.
It's a Thursday night.
Which is odd. That kind of threw me off. I think there's a few other good I think a young guy, Abdullah Mason's on that undercard, which is a very interesting guy. But anyway, Stevenson Shakur, he's a talent. I'm just wondering how long he's going to be ducked. That's it. It's already started. Everybody's realizing what talent he is. His last fight out, you can't find a blemish in what he does. If, like you said, if you know boxing and you love boxing, you look at this guy and you're like, whoa, how's he gonna lose? I just don't know. Santos, no pushover. One loss. He's lost to William Foster, who's also an undefeated boxer. So he didn't lose to anybody that just a no name. So basically, he's a tough fighter as well. I think he's Dominican Republic as well, a tough fighter. But there's no chance in this fight. They have it going. 12 rounds in Las Vegas. It's his time to even shine more. That's how I look at it. Whew. Let's say I usually like saying Stevenson in 7. Let's say Santos is his toughest challenge. Let's give him 8. Let's say Stevenson. Yeah, we'll give him one more round just because he's
I like
tougher.
Adam. I like how you say. I normally go 7.
Yeah,
This
we'll
is
give him one.
I'll give
Just
you
one
8.
more. Just one more round. Yeah, but like we love him here. He's the up and coming. If you talk any boxer, it's a few names out, but he's the guy here. He's the guy we want to see just ready to go. I mean, you have the other guys that already made it, but he's the up and coming name. He's the talent. He's the sharpest out there. I just don't know what else to say. We're just waiting for him to keep getting them fights. This fight, it's a challenge, but not a challenge. So let's go in 8. He's the future, guys. He really is. So I'm excited. I want to watch him fight. I'm ready. I want to watch him box. I'm ready to see his craft. He's got it all. He has it all.
Beautiful to watch.
Yeah, he's very fun to watch. He really is.
US brother was spoken ender. What do you think?
Yeah, well, like Adam said, I mean, Shakur Stevenson is the next generation pound for pound fighter, and I said that, over a year and a half ago. I mean, I'm not saying, I said it before anyone else. I didn't. Everyone could see it. I mean, it wasn't as if I spotted a diamond in the rough. The guy in the Olympics, I mean, he lost. He lost to a very experienced Cuban in the final, and he was devastated. But you could see by him then he was back to the grindstone and working hard. And you see who his protege is. Terence Bud Crawford. They're inseparable, and it's not kind of some hanger-on lurch kind of thing. He just adores Terence for his boxing style, and he wants to learn off him, and he does. And I see Terence Bud Crawford got all his flowers at long last, with an absolute beatdown, and Stevenson was there ringside. Now, Stevenson's a different fighter. He's not as physical, he's not as devastating as Terence can be. He's more of a puncher, a boxer puncher. He's not a heavy puncher. And that can lead him to win lopsided contests. And this could go the distance, I mean, he's only got KOs in 50% of his fights. And I expect that to keep going because Shakur isn't a knockout artist. Shakur is a boxing artist. He puts on a display of pure clinical boxing. And that's why already, and we talked about, those 4 kings or there's, the 4 princes, the lightweight division, they've all avoided him and they're going to keep avoiding him. They'll do anything to avoid him. They'll fight each other now rather than get embarrassed by Shakur Stevenson. But ultimately, when he collects all the belts, they will have to put it up to him or just disappear up different weights. But he's going to be going up them weights, collecting them belts as he goes. So this is just, he's already picked up a few. Now he's going up to lightweight. He's going to get this one, and he's going to get the rest of them in no time, I predict. So what I'm going to go for is a shutout on points for Shakur Stevenson. I don't think he'll stop him because it's not really his style, and I'm going to give the opponent, the benefit of the doubt here. He looks like he's not a gimme. It's not a gimme fight at all. But Shakur, if he gets mountain points, will be good as well because maybe one of the others then will think, he doesn't have that knockout power. Maybe I can beat him. And that might draw out the opponents. I'm not saying Shakur is deliberately not going to knock him out to get an opponent, but I'm saying if he doesn't knock him out, it could be very beneficial, if he doesn't stop him, because we all saw it, all the chat on Twitter and all amongst themselves, and poor Shakur, nobody would even entertain fighting Shakur Stevenson, let alone, giving it all that on Twitter. They just know. So absolutely, Shakur Stevenson, the future pound for pound king, and right now he's going to get another belt, and I'm going for an absolute shutout on points.
Yeah, I think you just watch him, and he's a complete operator, isn't he? As you say, he's not just the one trick pony. He's not the guy that's just the power. He's not just keeps you at boxing on points. He mixes it up. He's got a bit of everything, and that makes you really dangerous because he can change those game plans. and he can change, he can adapt in a fight. Yeah, this is his biggest test today. There's no doubt about it. But this is just the next notch on the ladder he has to take to get to where he wants to be. And he just moves up that notch again. You know, once he gets that WBC World Lightweight title, it's just the start of saying, this is what I've got. This is now part of the attraction of fighting me. This is now something that I'm worth something. At this point, he's got his 20 fights, his 20 wins, but now he's now got the reward for it. It comes that weekend, and then he moves on looking more attractive to other people because of the title. So for me, Shakur Stevenson, like Ender was saying, he's just a class act. He really is. I think if there is a win by stoppage, it does come late, because I think his work rate, genuinely, he just breaks down. He'll just keep going. His engine's fantastic. He's got youth on his side as well, and he'll just keep going. So for me, I think it will be points, but if it's a stoppage, it's late.
Yeah.
It's like a last round job where the guy just literally goes, I can't take anymore. I think it's where he just keeps working him, picking the shots, and possibly someone coming in and stopping it. But yeah, Shakur Stevenson all the way. Let us know in the comments, people. Yeah, throw us your comment on this one. Do you think Shakur Stevenson is the next big thing? You know, we do. We do. And if
you don't, why? And who is it instead?
Yeah. If you don't, let us know. Let us know why and who. But at the same time, De Los Santos, as we say, we're not overlooking him. We just know how good Shakur Stevenson is.
Thank you to De Los Santos for taking the fight.
Yeah, he's had to do stuff
because everyone else swerved Shakur. They have, did anything to avoid him.
To your guys' point, there's younger boxers that are coming up his age. Like, I believe it was even Frank Martin, if you guys are familiar. They were talking about him taking the fight, and I'm like, I love that guy, and I'm like, please don't take the fight, because that's going to be a loss on your record. Like, and I'm thinking about and I'm even thinking that, like, for all these younger guys in his weight class that are up and coming, I'm like, please don't try to go fight that guy. So it is that level. He needs to just have that next level to where it's.
Doesn't it show you though, Adam? Doesn't it show you though, Adam, that these younger fighters coming up have got the balls though to step in with this guy?
True.
Actually have a go.
I would say for them it's perhaps the naivety rather than balls.
Yeah. But would it be bad on your record though if you said that I actually took the chance early on?
Well, if they're learning and trying to, improve their craft, it may not be the best thing,
Yeah.
But like there's guys up there, they all consider themselves, the kings of boxing. They need to be taking these fights. We know who we're talking about.
Yeah.
But
well, let us know. Let us know in the comments. We are intrigued. Shakur Stevenson versus Edwin De Los Santos. Yeah, let us know in the comments. Hit the subscribe button as well.
And will you be watching on Thursday night, Friday morning in the UK and Ireland?
I know. I'm thinking about you guys. I'll be thinking about you guys.
I'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Mark that a sick day. That's a sick day.
Oh, blimey. You've done it now. My boss has probably heard.
3-day weekend, guys.
Well, Friday the 18th is my brother's birthday.
There we go. Brother's birthday.
Thursday the 18th is my brother's birthday, so I'll take the Friday off then.
There you go.
Well, there's the advice of Adam. Thank you very much.
I'll just record it and watch it on Friday.
Ender, thank you very much for joining me. Let us know in the comments, people. Hit the subscribe button. And until next time, have some of this.
Thank you, guys.